What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. Today we're going to be covering this season's ritual weapon, actually, with the Perfect Pitch. This is an SMG that we can get from those good old playlists like the Strikes, Crucible, as well as our good old Gambit that I know not many people touch, but this thing is pretty fun to use. It is a 600 round SMG, actually, with 93 in the recoil, 64 in range with 56 in stability, so it's pretty nice. Very stable in my personal opinion. Handling is only at 20, so it's a little slow in that aspect, but we're gonna go over the rolls on this thing that come with it, enhancing this bad boy, as well as just covering what I think of the weapon for both of the realms. So right here is the SMG in question, like I was talking about. So let's go over its perks first. We got small bore on this bad boy for that 7 range, 7 instability, with light mag as well, giving us some reload as well as a slight increase to range. We're gonna go with subsistence in this column for the PvE realm. Subsistence right here, after we enhanced it, defeating the targets partially reloads the magazine from reserves with an increased amount of ammunitions. Our other perk, in my opinion, is definitely for PvP, to the pain. So this is new from this season, or I should say from this act and episode. While this weapon is equipped, taking damage greatly increases handling and aim assist until the weapon is stowed. Taking more damage increases this effect, so definitely is very good inside of the Crucible with that increased handling as well as aim assist, because like I said, handling only at 20 felt a little bit slow to me. Now in the fourth column, we got incandescent as well as onslaught. Both of these work for the PvE realm, in my opinion. Incandescent obviously spreading that scorch, so very good on our Dawn Chorus Prismatic Warlocks, or really anything for that solar synergy, so we can get that scorch. Guardians do cause a nice big explosion, so up to you if you would like to use that, but I personally do like the onslaught here for PvP side of things. But this also was very fun to use in PvE, with those final blows increasing the rate of fire on this weapon for an improved duration. So onslaught with subsistence was very fun, because we were just mowing down those red bars, those rank and file enemies, with ease. Now, of course, as our ritual weapons always have the 3 origin traits from our ritual playlist. So we got Vanguard's Vindication, final blows with the weapon grant a small amount of health. 1 quiet moment, which is from our Shacks or our Crucible, grants increased reload and handling when out of combat. Swords gain faster movement speed. And then gun and run for Gambit, rapidly defeating targets with this weapon gain bonus sprint speed. Guardians, powerful combatants and high value targets, grant this bonus quicker. So a interesting little weapon that we got for both PvE, PvP realm. Definitely a little bit different than some of our past weapons, because I do think this is a very fun little 600 RPM SMG. Gonna be using it a decent amount. It's not gonna take over anything, I don't think, like my Callus Mini tool or my Icolos SMG, but we will see how many defeats I get with it. I already got 19 in the Crucible with it and only 48 in the real world. I just was able to get it after resetting one of my vendors, because it is at rank 16 from, like I said, our ritual playlists. Now we can upgrade, like I said from earlier, so I used my tier 3 enhancements, being able to upgrade both of these columns. All you have to do is spread some glimmer enhancement cores, stuff like that, to level up your weapon. You can do it like this as well, with that glimmer and enhancement cores, to get your actual weapon level up, but enhancing it, very good option as well. So inside of the PvP realm, taking it in there, it felt pretty good, especially in something smaller like the 3's trials, or we were going through in some of the gameplay in that new dual clash. It is a very nice little weapon, in my personal opinion, to go and just have some fun with. It's definitely not going to be anything meta defining. Definitely SMGs like, in my personal opinion, Sair's Wrath, as well as the Immortal, that nice kinetic strand SMG absolutely melt at some farther distances. Now, there are other roles, obviously, for those where this one is fixed, but overall in PvP, it was feeling good to pair with a sniper, so I would give it probably like a 3.5, maybe 3.4 out of 5 for that realm. Like I said, definitely better SMGs out there, but it was definitely a lot of fun to use. When we move on to PvE side of things, I was definitely liking it, and it felt way better inside of this realm of things. We weren't doing anything crazy, just on the Pale Heart, going around doing some of those public events, testing it out with both incandescent as well as that onslaught. So having the different options makes it a little bit better in my opinion. But again, we got other things like Icolos as well as Callus Mini Tool that have some very good perks on it for the PvE realm. So going through, I would probably only give this as well like a little bit higher, maybe a 4.41 inside of the PvE realm, because it is fun to use again with that 600 RPM. Feels almost like an auto rifle in my opinion, just lacks the range of an auto rifle. So I really think y'all should grind out whatever playlist you like to play most. Vanguard Strikes, Gambit, or Crucible. You only got to get up to that rank 16, then you can grab this bad boy, and then once you reset, you can obviously get the shaders for it, which the Crucible one, in my opinion, definitely looks the best. But this is a easy little ritual weapon for everyone to get that is pretty solid for any type of combat you can really go into, but it's not going to be meta defining by any means. So again, I appreciate all you guys for coming back to the channel. I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully we get some banging class items tomorrow as well, or I should say today when this video is coming out. So hopefully y'all can snag some of that. Be on the lookout for those notifications from the channel here. Slap that bell as well as the subscribe button if you would like the channel as well. It helps me out, helps out the videos as well, pushes them to other guardians so they can learn all the new content coming to the game. So again, appreciate all you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.